Michael has found what could prove to be the perfect place to start all over again. Now he has to start the massive task of building the equipment he needs in the hope of finding a cure. Okay, well, Michael has now survived for over 8 days, and it feels like he's made so little progress. It has been a massive, massive fight for his survival, but he's got this, what could prove to be the perfect base, although he should remove those zombies, and he finally managed to create the very first piece of the jigsaw in getting a vaccine, a cure, and saving the human race. It is this thing. It is not the prettiest thing, and it might be even the wrong way around, but it is a workbench. Now let me just show you what is in store. Okay, there we go, finally. So we can use the workbench. Now let me show you just how much work is ahead for Michael. He's got to create some research equipment and some casting tools. But look at this. He has got to create a whole lab pretty much from scratch. He's got to create a microscope. He's going to need a lot of gear and a lot of skills. A chemistry set, a centrifuge, a chroma, I don't even know how to say that, a PCR, a gas furnace, and an autopsy table. And it's only then can he start doing his experiments. He's going to need a lot of skills, a lot of time. He's going to have to take one thing at a time. Now, first things first, we're going to try and create a microscope. Where we're going to find things like this, who knows? We could maybe actually make a stake. So we might be able to craft that thing straight away. But there is a bit of a shortfall in skills. Michael has no experience, no skills in making this sort of thing from scratch. Joy-rigged, so to speak. He's used to just ordering it online, you know, and now he's got to figure out how to make it from scratch. He doesn't have the skills, he doesn't have the experience. He's got to somehow get those. It's going to be a long road. Again, Michael has spent all morning. There's a zombie somewhere. He spent all morning searching through his inventory in his base. He's still not that familiar with what exactly is there. And in terms of getting a lab and running, that is nice. Let's take that. It is sadly lacking. Let me just show you. Now, he doesn't have the skills. He's going to need to hone his electrical, his metalworking skills. But there is one thing that he can craft straight away if he can find all if he can find all of the equipment, and that is the chemistry set. Yep, it sounds like a kid's toy. He does have a test tube mold, so apparently to make some test tubes he just needs some glass. I do have some petri dishes. We're still looking for rope. Other than that, we've got everything we need. We need to find 2 bits of rope and 4 test tubes. Other than that, I think we've got everything. We've got the petri dishes, we've got the nails, the metal pipes. We need 1 more small metal sheet, but let's see if we can gather up some glass. Keep it simple. Just try and maybe go over to the gas station, smash some glass. Maybe that's what we need, the glass shards. Okay, well, one thing that Michael has not done, and that is to move in properly. So before he goes over to the gas station, he's going to actually unload all his gear that he brought with him, because there might be some things that are actually really useful. It's mostly shotgun shells, mostly, but there might be the odd few bits of experimental equipment, lab equipment that he was able to snatch before he had to run for his life from the hospital. So let's just unpack everything that's in the car. Okay, well, you know, sometimes it feels like there's just, if it's not one thing, it is another. There's always seems to be something working against Michael. He has eaten some stale ham. Now, you would not think that this would be a major problem, but it is. It has made him feel really quite ill. Extra traits, that's the culprit there. His carry capacity has gone all the way down to 6, and he's actually really quite ill at the moment. Okay, well again, the progress just feels incredibly slow. It's early afternoon and pretty much all Michael's been able to achieve is to make himself severely ill. His carry capacity is down to 4. He is sick. His strength and healing is severely reduced. He is not going anywhere for now. I'm going to see if we give him a couple of hours sleep, see if that will help him recover. Oh well, even though really the best thing for when you are really ill is to get some sleep and some rest. Yeah, of course there's some zombies. Of course there's some zombies that come in. This is actually really bad because Michael he's not in good condition at all. You can see he can barely move. Now you would have thought that the best thing for Michael would be some sleep, but apparently he's not sleepy enough. Even though some proper rest is exactly what the doctor ordered. At the moment, I guess he's just going to have to keep going. Going to search their bodies for any sort of electrical gear that he can disassemble, get a little bit of XP, and let's hope he doesn't attract any more attention from zombies. Okay, well this is actually just proving too difficult. Michael is so weak right now, he can't even carry his bag and he's getting more and more tired. Somewhere here, there were some reading glasses, I thought, and Michael will actually need those, so let's see if we can find those. And then we're just going to have to head inside and rest up the rest of the day. Okay, well Michael has been resting up all afternoon. Was a zombie here? They're still chomping away. They've been eating this corpse all day. Michael has been recovering all afternoon from what can only be described as a very bad tummy. But he is starting to slowly recover now. He's got his strength back. He's got a carrying capacity that dipped all the way down to 4, is now at 10. He is on the hunt for some glass. I don't know where that's going to be from. Is that going to be a glass window pane from a building, or can we take a glass? Should we try it? Should we try and take some glass from a vehicle? Let's try it. Well, again, everything is just a tricky thing to remove glass from a car. Just doesn't have the skills, or the tools, or the knowledge, or anything. Well, that is an unexpected find on a corpse. Yeah, I mean, it's exactly what Michael might need if he's going to work on some vehicles. Let's continue to search, see what else we might find. Okay, well Michael couldn't remove any of these windows, which is a real problem, but he has found an empty bottle, a beer bottle, and he's got some broken glass as well. Surely that is something he can now use to make some test tubes. Other things, he did find a few bits and morsels of food, some painkillers, a walkie-talkie which he's going to disassemble. He found about half a dozen digital watches as well, but man, the progress right now, it is so difficult. Okay, well Michael's nearly finished searching every single corpse and he's found a fair few bits of digital watches, but look at this. This was lucky. He's actually running out of food. He's running very low on food, so there's another problem for him that's on the horizon. So to find a lunchbox like that, very, very lucky. And of course, he's found a couple of zombies. He's still a little bit sick, but I think nothing more is going to be needed than a good night's sleep for Michael to make a full recovery. And I don't know what he's going to do next. He's running low on food. He can't find the gear. Wow. What are the odds on that? Another lunchbox. That is crazy. What have we got? We've got a load of rotten food. Well, Michael's not making that mistake again. Okay, now I didn't actually think of coming over to the car lot to look for windows. Michael didn't know what he was going to do next, but this is exactly what he's found. So is this the glass that we need to make test tubes? Do we use this? We've got all the options covered. We've got broken glass. We've got a glass bottle. Have we got a window? Of course not. Okay, let's try the next one. Well, Michael's just removing the other window and look what he's found there. The kitchen, the break room with a water dispenser, because that was another problem on the horizon. A source of water. Michael hasn't found, well, he's nearly drunk all the water in all the taps. Damn it, another window broken. Oh, a search for just a little bit of glass goes on. But at least we've got that water dispenser. It's going to be dangerous carrying such a heavy item all the way back. At the moment, Michael's got no choice. Oh, that is so lucky. That is going to keep Michael going for a few more days. That is so lucky. I think he's gone down to 1 can of food. I feel like we should just take all this. So who knows for what equipment Michael's going to need. It just feels like he's going to need anything and everything. Okay, it is the next morning. A fresh start maybe for Michael Garcia. He spent most of yesterday feeling ill. Now he's got so many challenges with this, getting this lab up and running. The first thing is actually clicking on the workbench. There we go. Now he can't make a chemistry set because he doesn't have enough test tubes. He can't create a test tube from the mold because he needs a gas furnace to make some glass. He doesn't have the skills. There's a lot of stuff that he needs. He's kind of getting nowhere at the moment. He's low on food. He's low on everything. He's low on spirits. But he's going to challenge himself. There's only one place he's going to find all of this gear, and that is West Point to the north. There's going to be a lot of zombies. It's going to be a massive challenge. He feels like time is going way too quick. Did he go all in with the shotgun? He is not sure, but that is exactly what he's going to do. On the southern end of West Point there is the gas station where hopefully you can find some food. There's some warehouses where hopefully you can find the metal sheets, the ropes. Just to the north of there is a storage facility. Where is his shotgun? Let's do this. Let's jump in the car. Let's grab the shotgun and let's get to West Point and get the gear that Michael needs. Yeah, well, yet again, Michael is slowed down for making any real tangible progress. He's not going to be able to loot much if his car is already full of gear. So he needs to unpack all that before he can even get going. Okay, well, Michael Garcia is finally on the road. This vehicle, this car's got just about enough oomph to pull this trailer along. Hopefully, in a couple of days, Michael will be returning with it absolutely stuffed full of essential supplies of all kinds. But of course, it had to be a foggy day today, didn't it? But that actually might work out in Michael Garcia's advantage, because he might be able to disappear into the fog to somewhat degree and not attract every single zombie from miles around. Okay, so Michael is coming up on the southern tip of West Point. The fog has lifted a little bit, but Michael, what is he saying to himself? What am I doing? I am no hero. There is no way I can do this. Look at the amount of zombies that are here. Oh my god. Okay, well, this is it. This is where we go for it. Now, this would not be possible without beta blockers, because there is going to be a lot of zombies coming in from miles around in response to that vehicle basically trying to pull that trailer. Oh yeah. Now this is, I mean, Michael's got his shotgun. You can see he's going with the machete for now. I mean, there's so many zombies coming in. His vehicle is compromised. Why did he stop there? Now, the difficult thing is, yeah, he's got a shotgun, but he's never fired a gun in his life. And if he knows that if he fires a shotgun, it's just going to bring even more zombies in. But oh my god, we look at how many zombies there are. That is far too many to shout to the fight, surely. But Michael is starting to be a hero because he's turned around and he's decided to go for it. There is not many zombies behind him. He is absolutely so panicked. He's been really ineffective with the machete. He could really do with some kills right here. Okay, well, Michael's been pushed back further and further. This is probably not the way to go. Oh, this is too many. I mean, Michael Garcia, quiet, bookish, nerdish scientist. Yeah, he's just not cut out for this. He is a little bit of a coward, and that seems to be negating a little bit his ability to stay calm. I mean, who can blame him? Still not decided what he should do. Okay, he's actually managed to get 2 or 3 quick kills in. So I'd like to think that would make him a little bit braver. But it would take quite a hero to be brave when faced with a group like that. But he is getting 6 or 7 kills. It's taken 2 or 3 hits. It's possible he could do this somehow. But unfortunately, he is picking up even more zombies. It's difficult to stay close, to stay tight in the area. Because it's just too many, isn't it? It's just too many. Let's see if we can draw them off. It's kind of getting desperate now. Let's see if we can just try and gather them up and take them around the corner, basically. Michael did think about trying to lose them in that forest, but that is one dense forest, and I'm not sure that is doable. That is a recipe for disaster. It'd be so easy to run into a zombie, get stuck in the trees, and before you know it, it's all over. You can see that Michael can take them out pretty well with the machete, even though he is super panicked, but there's just too many of them. So he's just going to try and draw them off up here, and then somehow, I don't know, double back. Okay, well, he's certainly done a good job of rounding them up, and he do such a good job of losing them. Ooh, now that could be ideal. A fence. Does he have the fitness to jump it? He does. Is he far enough away for him to not just walk around the fence? We kind of need to get out of sight around the other side of the building. Michael is also very thirsty right now. Okay, well, it's another group. Michael needs to get around the corner out of sight. There's a warehouse here. There is a storage facility. You can just see the fence for it at the very top there, just out of sight. There's probably still going to be a lot of zombies around the area. And Michael needs to get out of sight and rest very soon. Ooh. But he's backed off into another big group of zombies. Things are getting tough. Yeah, Michael's just looked around behind him, and there's nothing coming around the corner. There's 2 more, well, 1 more zombie left. Maybe he's got this after all. Okay, that is the last one. We'll quickly check the corpses. We'll dismantle the watches. Skill-wise, Michael needs to get somehow, at least, all the way up to level 2 and 3 in electrical if he's going to build all the lab equipment. But first, he's got to get in, out of sight, no alarm. Think is exactly what he wants to see. So while he's got a moment, let's top up the water. We're out of sight now. We've got an opportunity. Michael's got an opportunity to rest. Okay, well, Michael's had a little bit of a rest. He's searching through the warehouse. He's trying to be as quiet as possible. He's hearing a lot of what feels like a lot of zombies outside. He could be completely surrounded and he doesn't even know it. Okay, well, in terms of metalworking gear, small metal sheets, metal pipes, all that sort of thing Michael needs to fabricate the equipment. It's just not here. This is one disappointing warehouse. He's going to take the pickaxe, but other than that, I mean, he really doesn't need a lot of tools, so he's not going to bother with that. Planks he can get from cutting down trees, but you can hear it is lunchtime, well, dinner time outside. God knows how many zombies there are out there right now. I'll tell you what, Michael's going this way though. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what we need. We need sandbags, all this sort of gear. This is a lot, but we're not really in a position. Michael's not really in a position to loot it all right now. He's got to try and go back outside, see if he can clear the area. He could just open a door and find a group of 20, 30, 40, 50 zombies outside though, and he might just have to make a run for it back to the car. Okay, well, Michael's actually going to go this way. Now this is all office area here. There's not going to be much, but maybe you can get a view out the front. Maybe there'll be more windows and he can see what he is letting himself in for. So he doesn't want to go out the back because that's where he basically ran away from a big horde of his own creation. Quick room. Maybe we can find a few morsels of food. There's not zombies banging on the window. No food. So maybe it's not too bad, but there's only one way to find out. Okay, well so we can see 3 zombies out the front. This could escalate really quickly. But we can't stay inside all day. So it's time for another round of desperate survival. These zombies are random, by the way, so that's random strength, random sight and sound, hearing and smell maybe as well. Unfortunately, they're all slow shamblers, but some of them are going to be a lot harder to take down than others. But that is that group taken care of. Poor Michael's almost having a flipping heart attack, but he needs to keep those beta blockers back for when things are really bad. He's also going to have to get into the habit of searching, well, not getting surrounded by zombies, but searching the corpses for digital watches, walkie-talkies, anything he can disassemble with his screwdriver to get that valuable electrical XP. He's got a lot of skills to learn. Okay, well that appears to be the front. Pretty clear, it seems, at least for the moment. Quiet. The corpses will bring in more zombies to the area, but let's see if Michael can fight his way over to the gas station and grab some food. Okay, well Michael's actually come up on the burger bar first, so this is an opportunity to grab some food, and actually it's an opportunity to grab a fire axe. Yes, please. But it's also, unfortunately, an opportunity for the zombies to come after him. Oh no! Oh, did not hear that zombie come in at all. But this machete, man, it has been absolutely essential. It has made a real difference. And another clumsy zombie. And we're going to have to wait for them to break out from there. Again, let's quickly search the corpses. Let's grab that to read later. Who knows what secrets that will have. Again, let's quickly disassemble. Yeah, let's not forget that. That will definitely, yeah, this is what's happening here. Oh, this is potentially, everything just feels like it's on a knife edge, or should I say a machete edge, because there's all of a sudden, as those corpses pile up, with Michael's slaughtering of the hordes, it just attracts even more zombies into the area, and then it's a bit of a vicious cycle. But Michael's got this. I mean, it's been 9-10 days, and I don't know, his abilities to survive has just been absolutely transformed. They really have. Yeah, well, this has kind of got the feeling a little bit of a last stand, as Michael's just sort of stuck here, and there's zombie after zombie coming in. But Michael is taking care of business, and he's also finding a lot of digital watches to dismantle, and that is a very, very welcome level up. Nimble, that will enable him to turn around much quicker and evade the zombies as he needs to. Wow, another annotated map. Let's see if we can now finally search all of these corpses. Things couldn't have gone much better, they really couldn't. But not a moment's peace for Michael. They've finally broken through that door. But all the zombies have been coming from the north, so that hopefully does mean that in that direction, which is where Michael's going next, the gas station, there aren't many zombies, and that Michael's done a really good job of drawing them away from the area. Okay, well Michael's had a can of spaghetti, he's had a tea bag, he is ready to go again. I doubt he's going to need a saucepan, but to make sensitive scientific equipment, but hopefully we can find a little bit of food. Then it's on to the gas station, and then it's back to the warehouse. Hopefully Michael can be driving away from here in no time with a load of gear. But before he can do that, the fights for survival continues. He almost, if he'd spent a bit more time in that burger bar, he might have actually got surrounded. But it is narrow, it is a tight space, and this group of zombies, oh wow, these zombies are really, really clumsy. Michael might have got surrounded. Man, they just keep coming. Okay, but Michael can really, really take care of business. This, man, another bit of gun, why not? This machete has been the real difference for Michael. It's really made things so much easier for him. Okay, well, even though in the space of about 7 or 8 hours, Michael's taken out, I don't know, more zombies than he can count, things are still tricky for him. He's getting more and more tired, and there is always another zombie or two. He's just by the gas station, and there is a lot of zombies up ahead, and more corpses would draw more zombies into the area. He might have to split at any moment, but also doesn't know if his vehicle is accessible at the moment. And that is a really, really welcome level up. Another bit of extra skill in Long Blade. So the area is clear. Fortunately, no alarm. This is an opportunity for Michael to grab some food and get the hell out of here. Wow, that is some incredibly useful gear here. How to learn all about herbs and nimble hands, which sounds a bit weird. Okay, well, Michael's eaten most of the food that he found. We can need bleach. No, and this now it just feels like you have to look at anything and everything as a possible item that he might need to use, but I can't see it myself. Now let's grab it. Let's grab it. Who knows if we might need that in some capacity. Okay, well, it has been a massively successful first foray for Michael Garcia into West Point. Yeah, somebody left the engine running, didn't they? Okay, well, this was going to be Michael just jumping in the car and going home. He's really tired. There's nowhere safe to sleep here. So although he's got a lot of... Man, there's actually a lot of zombies. Although he's got a lot of loot ready to be taken, I think it's going to have to wait. I don't think anybody else is going to be coming along anytime soon and taking it. And the most important thing at the moment is that Michael survives, which again is in the balance right now. Okay, well, again, the corpses, the blood, the gore, the noise, it's bringing in a few more zombies into the area. Poor Michael, yet again, is absolutely panicked out of his mind, but all of this stress is certainly woken him up. But this is what he has to be careful of. It draws zombies in from everywhere. You know what? Let's just get out of here. Let's see if we can get to the car, jump in and escape. But of course, there's always one zombie right next to it. Can we kill them? Oof, not with whiffs like that. Can we kill them and get in the car before the other zombies arrive? Yes, we can. Well, Michael's not leaving with all the loot that he wanted, that he hoped for, but he can come back. He can live. He lives to fight another day, and I got a feeling there is going to be a lot of fighting still to be done. But for now, that is the end of the episode. That is it for today. I hope you guys are enjoying. Hopefully Michael can come back, find all of that valuable loot and finally get constructing all of that lab equipment. But it's been a slow struggle at the beginning. But Michael is winning for the moment. Smash that like button, comment, sub if you haven't already, hit that notification bell so you know when the next episode is out. But for now, that is going to have to be all. Peace.